So in this video, we're going to talk about this scale, and I'm going to tip it on its side so you can kind of see. This is kind of a bad angle to show a scale at, but you can see this is the one that came with your kit. So, and it should balance right in the middle. You might want to have the kids check that just to make sure so that it doesn't start off incorrectly. If you notice that it's not balancing correctly or whatever, you can make some adjustments to it for sure. So if you are noticing that you're having a balancing issue. So what can you do with this scale? I think I get sometimes the most questions about what to do with this scale. Obviously, the first thing that the kids do is they start putting things in and just asking them which one weighs more. You know, just knowing that they understand that the heavier has more mass or weighs more than the other side. And then you can go into questions like this. And if you've watched any of my videos, we kind of go to the same questions for all of these, but these are the foundation of understanding numbers. And that is, how many would I put over here to make it so that it's balanced? So if I have 4 here and 3 here, do I add 1 to it? Nope, that doesn't make it balanced. Do I add 2? Still not balanced. Do I add 3? Aha! So if I add 3 and 1, I get 4, right? What if I add 3 more to this side? What would I have to add to this side to make it balanced? And hopefully they realize, well, if I added 3 to this side, if it was balanced previously, if I have 3 on this side, I need to add 3 more on this side. That's the beginning of algebra right there. So really deeply understanding that is a huge game changer. Next, let's take these ones out. Another little activity that you don't want to start with like 1 or 2, but you want to start with like a larger number than that. That is, for example, this many. Can you just handing them a handful and making sure it is something that can be split in half. Here, can you put these into the buckets so that they're equal? So sometimes they'll go like this. They'll just like grab some, put like this. Oh, are those equal? No. Take them back out again. See if you can put them in so that the two sides are equal. And they might slowly get the idea, oh, it has to be the same number in both sides. There we go. After you do that several times, you handing them a pile of number of blocks and asking them to split them between the two, they are realizing that, 4 plus 4 make 8, and 3 plus 3 makes 6, and things like that. So that's a really important skill right there. So handing them that and having them split it up, finding half of everything, that's huge. Next, don't give them an even number. Give them an odd number and see what they do. So they might go like this, and some of them will do this, automatically. And this is a good place to start, by the way, really. Just putting 1 in each side. That is definitely a good place to start. The splitting up and then putting them in is kind of an advanced way to go. And then they end up with this one extra one, and they go, well, what do I do? I can't, if I put it over here, it weighs too much. If I put it over here, it weighs too much. And you might want to say, it's an odd number. This number that you're holding right now, that's an odd number. It means it has one odd one that you can't keep the two sides balanced with. You have 3 over here, 3 over here, and you have this one odd man out. And that is what an odd number is. So then you can start handing them larger and larger groups and be like, hey, is this odd or even? And they'll be like, well, let me see here. If I can put it into 2 equal groups, oh, this number is even. If I cannot put it into 2 equal groups, if I have a group here and a group here, and I have one more extra, I know this must be an odd number. So that is another direction you can go. Odd, even, greater than, less than, adding. How many more do I add to make this level? Subtraction. How many do I have to take away to make this level? Like to make this equal? Well, it looks like this one has 4 and this one has 6, so it looks like I need to take 2 away. You can do so much with this balanced scale just by giving them an idea and then walking away, and they'll keep playing with it. Like going, okay, well, how many would I need to take out of here to make it equal? The goal is always to find equality or balance on this balance scale. And so just making sure they understand that that's the goal after they find greater than less than is really valuable.